Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Head. Um, Not really sure how long this video will go tonight. It might be kind of quick or it might be a little bit fast, but I did have a good idea for a good hint that might be really helpful to you guys, something that I have neglected to do, not on purpose, just because it wasn't something that was hugely important to me until now, because I can make a video about it. Um, so part of it is the there are a lot of videos out there, and I'm like I always do. Is this is not I don't do videos for educational purposes. It's more of a uh, hey, this is something that's cool. Spend some time looking at it because there's people that do much better videos than I do on it. And what got me thinking about this was a video that was just done by Hateless about your skill cues. And if you want to check him out, he's one of the guys I really like to listen to. Really down to earth, and he does E5 skill training tips, and there's some really good tips in there. It's a short video, and he just goes over some general stuff. But if you're ever wondering, that's a really good to go for if you want to check them out. That's not the hint though, although that's a good hint. I think you should always watch somebody who I don't know why people watch my videos when they got videos they can watch like his. But uh, in his video, he talks about skill cues and things like that. One thing that I have not done, I should stop waving my finger like that, that's annoying. One thing that I have not used at all since I started playing with William here and Amanda Rose is implants. And you know me, I like to keep things basic. Um, this newest year and a half of playing has not been about power gaming, it's all been about playing. I've used a few implants for skills. There's a lot of different types of implants in there. I'm only going to focus on pointing out very simple skill implants and how I think is the best way to use them, or one of the better ways. I hate saying best. Um, and one of the main reasons why I haven't used skill implants is number one, I'm not power gaming it, but they can be helpful. But number two, I have a tendency to throw myself into stupidly bad situations and possibly get myself killed. One thing I was thinking about yesterday was I was talking to actually a Discord conversation. That'll be the second part of this video. Um, my first Discord conversation in over a year, I think. But uh, I realized I haven't died in a while. As many times as I've thrown myself around in Tama and out in Stain, I have not died in a while. Now, knock on wood, my head is filled with. I feel comfortable actually throwing in some cheap, low-priced implants. But how can I keep those limited so if I do die, it's just not a waste. So what I'll do here is I'll show you what I would like to do, and something that I didn't know about when I first played, or I didn't understand it very well. You do not have to fill your head up with a bunch of different implants if you're just going for skill progression. Like I said, there's other implants that you can do out there, but let's close that. I don't need that. Blah 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 blah. It was a work day today, so I'm a little bit behind on my brain. But the first thing that I like to look for, you have five, and I'm not going to go. If you want to check out implants and what they do, I'm going to show you what I do, and then I want to get to some flying around a little bit, so it's a little bit more interesting. But I look at my skill plan, and I say, okay, instead of using all five skills, or upgrading all five of my um, attributes, what do I have to do? There we go. So I got my five attributes here: perception, memory, willpower, intelligence, charisma. If you don't know how those affect your skill plans, there's much better videos than I can do about this. What I like to do is focus on what is my current skill plan doing, and only put implants in that I would use for that. So what is my current skill? Well, that will go toward my second part of the video, and maybe the video after that. I'm currently flying Minmatar Explorer, doing my scavenging out in Tama and doing some scanning. My ultimate goal right now is to get into a cheetah. Not ultimate, but my next goal. That will be my first tier 2 uh, ship, and it is a covert ops ship. Hello, thank you. And it's basically the buffed up version of the probe that I'm flying right now. And I'll get more into that. But what do I have to do to fly that ship? Well, I need Minmatar frigate level 5, and I need electronics upgrades and just a little bit of covert ops. Now, that's what I want to grow with as well. Um, let's just look at this one here. So, what I can do is look at the skills that would be helpful for me. Now, the big one here is electronics upgrades. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you that one here. Show info. And it uses intelligence and memory. Okay, so those are the two skills that I could upgrade. And shoot, I just minimized that. Are you there? But there were some other skills there. Show info. Thank you. The Minmatar frigate level 5. Show info. Takes perception and willpower, so two completely different ones. But the thing is I only have 2 days left in that one. Now I know my covert ops is one that I'm going to want to buff up and do. So I'm going to show that one here. That takes willpower and perception. So this is annoying. The big one here is my electronics upgrades to get to the covert ops. That's the 9-day train. I also currently have a couple of other skills that are in my queue. And I'm just going to jump out of here. There's my queue. Hull upgrades, capacitor management, shield management, power grid upgrade. These were all basic skills that I threw in here that I wanted to upgrade to level 4 and level 5. And all of them use the same as my electronics upgrades. They all use intelligence and memory. So I have 2 days left of my Minmatar frigate, and then I can basically just get, and this is where my brain shuts down again. Show info. I just get a implant for intelligence and an implant for memory, and that will tide me over for this amount of time. And maybe I'll throw a couple more in there that use these skills. The other skills, like Minmatar frigate, aren't going to go down. At training, but whenever I get to ones that affect that, that'll hear it. So my investment is a lot less. My fear of dying is a lot less. So all I'm going to do now is, and I don't really want to spend a whole lot of money on these. I'm just going to get some level 2s, depending on how much they cost, maybe level 3s. So intelligence and memory. Let's see what we got here. Boop, boop, boo. And minimize you. I did fly back to Dodixie to see if I could grab some. I was only 7 jumps away from Tama. I actually like flying to Dodixie because it takes me in the back way into Tama versus coming in straight in from Losec. So that's a nice little jaunt that I can get to a trade hub without going through bad places. So let's see here. We need some implants and boosters. And that was intelligence and memory. Okay. And I've got a bad memory. So attribute enhancers. Now, if I remember correctly, generation. I can never remember which ones are the. That's it. That's perception, ocular. Don't need that one. Do remember that one. It's been a while. Looking for intelligence and memory. Memory augmentation. So the limited memory augmentation is, I think that is a +2 if I'm not mistaken. No, just a +1. Very inexpensive. It's 1.2 million. The limited memory beta, that should be a +2 to memory. Yep, that's it. And we're just going to check out the standard should be my +3. I'm betting that's probably 10 to 15. Oh, that's +4. So what is my +3? I don't think it's the improved. That's the +5. So which is a +3? Brain ain't functioning. Yeah, I really planned out this video, didn't I? Hey, I got off work and I made a video. There we are. Memory augmentation basic. 10 million there. Now I don't think I've got the money for that. I got 34 million. Do I want to go with a +3 or a +2? To be honest, mm, mm, I'm going to go with the +2. Why? Because I'm still afraid of dying. I'm not really afraid, but so that was the beta here. So we're going to buy one of those. Buy this. Buy. Because it's at 4 million instead of 5.7. There's other ways to get these too. I know that. You know that. But I just want to show you how to do that real quick. So I got that one, and then memory and intelligence, correct? So neural boost, I think that is willpower. Oh shoot, my brain isn't functioning. This is what happens when you work for 12 hours. I'm afraid to buy the wrong thing and have it videotaped. Let's get back in here. Oh, I need my skill queue. That's all I needed. Somebody made fun of me in the comments for burping in the last episode. Yeah, that's the way I am. Electronics and show info. Intelligence and memory. Intelligence and memory. There we go. So, the first one I got there, item, is my memory, so I need my intelligence. Yes, I was right. Okay. Slot 4. Are you intelligence? It's taking a lot. I should have done a little bit of research on this for you. I apologize. Cybernetic subprocessor. I am betting this is what I'm looking for. Yep, intelligence. So I want to just go with a 2. That should be the beta here, limited. Just making sure. Now this one is more expensive. It's 11 million. That's 4 jumps away. Save myself 6 million. Let's check her out here. Location, set destination. Yeah, we're gonna go pick that up. Buy this. Buy one. Okay. Save myself 7 million ISK. Let's get that into our probe. And we will head over to where I just bought that. There we go. Gallier, or whatever it's called. So, and that actually gives me some time to talk about my next kind of goal. It is, you know how I like to do my experiments. I gotta stop doing that. Large size head, small size head. There we go. Planet sized head. Long story short, last night it was really cool. I was playing, and one of the guys out in one of the large alliances out in Fade, which is a region that I have never flown in, still haven't flown in, invited me onto his Discord, and they were just out there ratting. I'm not going to tell you how they were ratting, what they're doing, because that is their info. But some great guys. 2 of the guys were out there ratting. I think there were 1 or 2 other guys when I first showed up. But we just had a really good time. I was actually on my way to bed right when they I was getting dinner and then going to bed. But I was so tempted to just hang out all night long and just talk to them. I didn't have the time, it being my Friday. But all day today at work, I was trying, and they invited me along the next time if they went on a excursion, like a fight or anything like that. And I thought about it for a while, and I was like, that'd be cool. But I was like, I am not. Think I have like 1.7 million skill points with my character, and I could skill that up pretty quickly. But I like what I'm doing. So at work today, in between doing my job, I was trying to think about what could I do that would involve me being out in areas like that, but also still keep doing the gameplay the way that I like doing. And that gave an emphasis. I already wanted to get my cheetah, but that gave an emphasis to me as to why I want to get it. Because in the future, what I might start doing is trying to embed myself, just like a regular reporter would be, into some large fights. And, ooh, a free seat in the world. Oh, damn. Sorry, my court mate um, just left a message uh, about poker, and that stops me in my tracks. Okay, I'll finish up what I'm talking about. Sorry about the dam. Does anybody know? Here's my favorite joke in the world. Uh, what did the fish say when it swam into a wall? Dam. Sorry, I've told that joke since the third grade. In Mrs. Jones' elementary class in Claremore, Oklahoma. Um, doesn't matter. So my thought was, if I get a cheetah and get up and running with that, I could start going out and getting in touch with people on Discord and embedding myself into some of the fights and give a play-by-play of what's going on. And what I would want to do is work out with them beforehand whether or not I'm allowed on their comms, or just maybe if I'm just hanging out in the area. And it would be something that would be challenging for me to stay alive. I could just fly out to areas where I see big fights going on and try that as well. So that is my next goal, and it's going to take me a little bit. That's why I am picking up these implants to try to speed up the skilling up process. But once I get the cheetah, I might do that. So if any of you guys are out there, and it's not even the large corporations. If you have any excursions that you're going on that you'd like me to report on in the future, or you're planning on something, I'll be honest with you. Probably most of the time, it would have to be planned in the future. Like if you said on a Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, hey, we're going to go on do this. Would you like to roll with us? I could roll, make a video, talk about it while it's going on, and post it. Um, and I think that would be cool for people to see. Because what I saw them doing last night is something that new players don't do. The way they were ratting and what they were doing, they were defending their system. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't see. And so I would like to show that to give a feel. We were having a great conversation about how I used to be in an alliance back when I used to play, in some of the stupid things that I did, and how much fun I had with that. I'm very happy with the way I'm playing right now. I'm not wanting to move out to Nullsec. That was weird. It's like a car driving by with like two big backfires. That was really weird. Um, but I was thinking that would be really freaking cool to be able to be like an embedded reporter into some of the fights, be cloaked up, maybe see who people are focusing on damage wise, um, and it would take a little bit to do. I would have to. Oh, it is. It's a. What is it? No, that's another one else. Sorry. Um, and it would take a while for me to get better and better at it. Uh, that's a pretty cool name. Cassius Clay. Cassius Clay. Cassius Clay. Sorry. Um, so that is my next goal. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep testing ships with Amanda Rose. Haven't done a little bit with her for a while because I've been having so much fun with William. I'm going to keep scavenging for a while to get my test products. But something that I can do on my work days, non-work days, is really plan out some of these. So if you guys have a corporation or an alliance or an event that's coming up that you would like. Now, I'm going to tell you the first couple times I do it, it's probably not going to be that great, but I would like to get into something like that. So, and I think that'd be something that people would enjoy to watch and maybe learn from. So that's what I'm doing. Now, let's finish off my skilling here. Ba-ba-ba. Good, good, good. So let's drop here. And you might as well, I always like to show you the changes as to when you do things. Remember before, now I don't have, the big ones we're looking for here are, all of these skills take intelligence and memory. So, my total skilling time is 23 days. we're going to find out how long. Now remember, 9 hours and 9 days and 19 hours. When I input these, I'll reload the skilling. So wait, let's see here. I need my notepad. I need to write this down. So I need to know the exact number because my OCD is kicking in. I don't even know if that's OCD. Utility and notepad and new note. New, thank you. Okay. So we're looking at 23 days and 19 hours and 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And then as a general one, the electronics upgrades is going to be my largest one and the most important. We're going to go 9 days and 19 hours. So for me to get into my covert ops right now, it's going to take me roughly 12 days in 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. Math, not great. I'm actually pretty good at math. I'm just tired. Okay, so let's put these implants in. We're going to plug this in. Plug in. Yes. And we're going to plug in our memory. Plug in. Yes. Now, why am I going with the +2s instead of the +3s? Because they cost less. I don't want to worry about dying. If I put the +3s in there, then something in my head, in the back of my head, might start saying, you just spent another 15 million on that and you died in 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, let's pull up the skills again here. Drop me down. Where's my notepad? Notepad, there you are. So I literally just saved. Oh, shush. Notepad, thank you. There we go. 8 days, 21 hours. So I saved a full day on that one. And I saved 21 days, actually a full 2 days on the full skill queue. Now, some of you guys are probably screaming at the screen right now. You can't die in 2 days or you won't get this bonus. Haha! I gotcha. See, I don't need this Minmatar frigate right away. I do need it for my covert ops, so I'm going to throw it right after my electronics upgrade. Boom. And now I'm getting the full effect of it for the next couple of days. And what I'm also going to do is go over here and kill my 5 NPCs and get my 10,000 skill points. So I'm going to do that while I'm in high sec too. That's why I always carry my crappy little drones and my crappy little probe, and I'm going to kill some crappy little stuff in a hideaway. So that's about it. Honestly, this is my first day of the work week, so just want to hit that up real quick. Thank you so much for everybody checking in. And I'll try to get a new one up tomorrow. If not, well, tomorrow I have actually started trying to schedule these at 11 in the morning Eastern time, my time. So the reason for that is I found, this is going to sound dumb, when I had COVID a couple weeks ago and I was making videos, I was loopy and I would make a video and then the next day I would go to post it and I'd realize that the video was crap. So if I make a video at night and then schedule it to post at 11 the next day, I have about 12 hours to remember whether or not that video was crap or not. So that's why I'm starting to put something. And it also lets you guys know that it posts, because there's another channel that I like to watch, Viva the Dirt League. If you've ever seen it, it makes fun of MMOs. And they always, almost every day when I get to work in the morning, they've posted a brand new thing. So I think consistency is pretty awesome. So that's what I'm going to do. But other than that, that's all I got. I'm sure I will hit up on this. Maybe next episode I'll talk about looking for a covert ops frigate or making the money to getting that, how to fit it out. I don't know. I need to do a little bit of research on that. You know me. I still have my 4 points of questions that I did the one, are you stupid? But I still have the other 4 to do. I meant to do those each day, but every time something else pops up. So I have those in my notepad. I have a notepad with that, but I'm not showing any of those questions. So I always have something that I can do a video on. Cool. Alrighty, I'm gonna go blow up some really cheap ships and then fly back over to Tama. You guys fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however the heck you want, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye bye.